around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
There we go, almost wrong button there. So hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to be playing a whole series of little mini games, just all little like daft little small games on iOS. And yep, that's a picture of barbecue there that you can just make out in the background. Oh, this is weird. This, I'm moving it on my phone because I'm looking at my phone. The big TV screen that it's playing to through the Apple TV box is like a minor delay, and then when it's coming up through here and then into the stream, there's even more of a weird sort of delay across. I can see like all four readouts in one go. But anyway, I'll show you some of the sort of like ones we've got. There's a few like sort of like little wordy ones. We're not going to bother with these ones because these are like proper games that are in this file. But lots of mini games, just lots of little daft ones, just to mess around with. I'm probably doing maybe 5 or 10 minutes per game, just to have a little mess around. This is the sort of stuff that when I'm sitting in the car parks, I sit and play. I should have charged up the Nomad, shouldn't I? And we could have drove it around the house with the little camera on, would have been able to see it. This setup as well, I'll eventually use when I'm determined we're going to try and do a stream. It'll only be a 20-minute stream, but with the drone. So this is practice for that. So you can see I've put a little background up because of course the phone is only going to take up a small portion of the screen. If there is anything that can go full screen, we can just drop the background out quite easily though. Now, I'm going to better turn the audio on for the phone. There we go. Oh, did you actually play the Harry Potter game? Because I turned it on once, and the menu systems were... Where is it on here? Is that there, isn't it? The Wizard Unite one. I turned it on once. The menu systems were just so complex and ridiculous that I couldn't be tuned of it. I've never activated it since. Actually, I might as well just uninstall that later, to be honest. Yeah, that if it's the same one I'm thinking of, as I fired it up once, and it was was that the other one is? Have I got another Harry Potter one here as well? Have I? Some of these games that I downloaded, I've never really touched them. Oh right, oh yeah, there's another Harry Potter game here, so I've downloaded, but I haven't actually launched this one. I haven't played the Pokemon one for years either. Oh, hello there, Jimmy. We're messing around with iOS games tonight. But I suppose we might as well get started. We're going to do the first one we're going to have a little play on is Castle Wreck. This is the one that I'm actually playing at the minute with when I'm sitting in the car park. It's a nice little simple game. One of those, those satisfying destruction ones. Now, I'm not sure what audio we'll get, or indeed how loud it'll be. Oh, thanks for the host there. That just buzzed in my ear as well. I just have to turn my audio down a smidge because the game audio was coming through crazily loud in my head there for a second. So in this particular game, all the levels are really simple, with the exception of this one, because there's only actually a couple of levels in reality. They repeat them every, I think it's like every 30 or so the level is repeated. But not only that is, you also get them repeating the same level, but just from a different angle. Oh, there we go. We might have passed. Oh, we've knocked over enough. Tell you what. Oh no, just missed it. Let's try that one again. Just keep. Oh, I thought my mouse cursor was over the top of that screen there. You notice as well that we should not receive, but there is a possibility we could receive some adverts whilst we're having a little play today. Because you know what these little mini games are like, they're absolutely rammed full of adverts. But using one of my Raspberry Pi computers, it's been great this past couple of weeks. Virtually no websites having any adverts on them whatsoever across my entire network. We're taking out half of that castle there. As we're playing, you'll probably notice that they're fairly common that they appear. 8. I just caught that with the corner of my eye there. Oh, I pressed a bit too soon. So with these, as you blow them up, you've got the TNT that causes more damage, and then hopefully you can use it to set it off again. Yeah, some of them do have like caches of the adverts, but you can trick the phone into not using those. Oh, we're almost on for a dead-on hit there. We'll take the bottom one out. I just like the way the buildings all collapse in this. So I hope the game audio is coming through alright for you there as well. Because we're playing that many different games, I didn't bother doing a sound check at all, because we're just going to take it as it goes. I'm just sort of estimating and jiggling the slider back and forth. we get a... oh, that was a bit too high. We did nothing there. If we do get a precise hit on one of the TNTs, we'll get like is it a perfect thing where it does more damage. But I find that when you do get that blows up, it blows up too much. It's like it's too fast, and it propels all the other things away, so they don't actually do any damage to any neighbouring structures. We collect these coins as we go. I have no idea what these coins are for. But apparently we get them. And what's that? I'm on level 600. Oops. 603. Oh, hello there, Zelda. You come to, oh, you got, it's just like Royal Tigers. When you're at work, you get terrible Wi-Fi as well connection, don't you?
8.
So we'll do a few more rounds of this one, and then we'll move on to the next one. But I love that thing when it goes in between the levels. You see that picture frame where there's supposed to be an advert that spams. Was that the whole thing for the whole lot of them all went down? If my officers were closer, you see, you could contract me to come and fix them. That's one thing as well, because we are playing this through my phone. Well, fingers crossed, because I did have a client that was texting me just before we started the stream, because one of their computers is playing up. So we might get some random messages appear up across the top of the screen with the diagnostic information that I've requested. Go on, blow the TNT up. That's the thing, some of these castles can really take the damage. Well, that's right, Chrissy, as well. You're off Skyrim for a week, aren't you? I suppose as well, you had to start off early as well, didn't you? This morning. There we go, there's another one. Is it going to detonate that one at the back? Yes, it did. It's nice when you can like chain react them. Right, we'll take out the tower in the middle, and that'll blow up that bit of TNT in the base once some of it falls down. Was it you've got a week off in October? Done just thinking of October as well. I have actually done a preliminary schedule running all the way out to Halloween. But of course we will like mix up the games from what I've done as well. So if something comes up that we want to play more, I've chucked another Fall Guys in there just because it's fun. Did anybody get the chance to have a look at I posted it in the thing. What did you call it? The Fall Guys Season 2 trailer, or like sneak peek that was released yesterday. It's all going Wizards next time. There we go. See, the thing with this minigame as well, with the exception of like the odd level here and there, you can pretty much win every single one with like one cannonball, because the rest of it just chain reacts. Flying through the levels. And as well, we don't have to at least we don't have to stop for adverts as well, because they're all oops they're all being suppressed by one of my Raspberry Pi computers. But did you not see that one? It is somewhere in the I think it was like last night or something when I posted it, so it'll not be that far up the list. There we go. Is the whole tower going to go? So the vibration took out the side towers. Let's see, we'll take out this one and then we'll move on to the next game to mess around with. Oh, this one's really holding up, isn't it? Although I don't think I want to live there now. No, we received something in the chest. Still have no idea what those are for, and I've done over 600 levels. Let's click no thanks to that there. They did, as I said, it does repeat over and over again, the levels. They did try to added like this thing here to try to make it look like there was some sort of progression, but it's just the same thing looped over and over. Let's hop out and might as well do the next one along. The Colour Bump 3D. And this is another one I played quite a lot sitting in the car parks. So the objective in this one is, well, you can only touch ones of the same colour. If you touch one, like in this case green, it's game over. So slide that there, we have to get to the finish line. There we go. I used to be really good at this, but I haven't played it for, must be a couple of years. Same again, you get these coins and chests, I've got no idea what any of them are for. Oh, you played a similar one to this one. There's that many of them as well that are all like clones of them all as well. Let's just push through there. This is actually the first time I'm hearing any sound in this because I never normally play it with the sound on. I didn't realise there was little tappings in the background. This one's same again, is there's only a handful of levels. They just mix the colours up as you go. So you just have to play this one. Let's just go through there. If there's something that's moving and you give it a tap with another block as well, it then stops it from moving. So depending on, oops, there we go. So we hit one of the wrong colour. So depending on which way you're going, then again, you can use that to your advantage to get through certain obstacle courses. Definitely through there. Oh, underneath. I don't know. Yeah, level 843. So I put a little bit of time into this, sitting waiting to pick me one up. So this level's quite. I don't actually recognise this level because I haven't played this one for so long as well. I'm wondering if they've actually updated it and actually put some extra levels in. Because, like I said, normally it's just a case of they just change the colour scheme, and that little force field thing that we went through as well swaps over your colour. So you've got to pay attention to that as we're going through here as well. Sneak through. Oh, then we just push straight for the finish. Chest rooms. Again, I have no idea what these are for. One thing I do know is we are not having to deal with any adverts. Through there. Oh no, that's a tight one, that one. Oh, let's go through. Yep. So what have you guys been up to today? You just been working hard again there, Chrissy? Playing with the cat? I've been absolutely, well, apart from I took like a half-an-hour break in the middle of the day and I played a little bit of Minecraft for half an hour, but other than that I've been busy working all day. Got another website to build. Oh, go on, don't fall through. Oh, we went on the wrong side there, didn't we? Right, let's remember we're going to go to the other side. Without hitting that. I managed to get 7 so far. You have to stick those in the furnaces because you've got to get that diamond. So that neverite hoe. I don't hit that one there. Not having a good one on this one today, aren't we? middle. Oh, that reminds me as well, Chrissy, just thinking about the achievements, thinking that they're never right. Oh, don't again, I got on the wrong side. Oh, so close to the finish line. He never even made a diamond one. Try this one again. One more go and then we'll swap over to another game. You get the idea for this one. But what I was saying there as well, Chrissy, those arrow achievements, I've set up like a little course. If you hop over to my base, I've left the course intact where you should be able to get them with no problem. And a bonus with my base being on the desert, we get to you can entice a skeleton into the little chamber to hold it, so you get the from 50 away. Oh, did you have a look at the have a look at the thing? I did put some little like signs up, some like little labels, like saying like what you had to do, where you had to stand, and what have you. But I kind of like wrote them when I was half asleep. So it's probably all full of as bad spellings as when I'm writing my what did you call it? Alone Amongst the Stars stories. Tell you what, let's swap over to the next one there. So next we have Mr. Bullet. He shot about 200 arrows. What was that? All I saw was press this button. Yeah, but you stand on top of the scaffolding and you shoot at the into the trapdoor, and then you go down, stand on the other space where I've marked up, then press the button a few times. It might sometimes it takes a couple of attempts, but then you can it then should register the achievement for you. Technically, you can do that with the 50 away as well, but it was actually quite easy to, once the skeleton was trapped. It was quite easy to take it out. Right, let's play. There's something wrong with this. It's always. I think it's because I've completed all of the levels. Yeah, definitely because I completed all the levels. It keeps on resetting. Oh, I shot that one a bit too early. Splat. I did it the wrong way around. Ooh. Get the right angles for these. So the premise of this one is you have bullets that can bounce off. If you get the right angles, you can use it to take them all out. And if you get it, you see that they actually, is it coming through on the stream? Yeah, you got the golden sort of bullet at the top, and that's sort of like the for the best score. So this one's an awkward one, but I should be used to it, considering that every time I play this now, because I've completed all the levels, it always resets back to the first levels. Just somewhere over here where you press, and that's the right angle. Oh, keep on going. Let's take it a little bit lower. Nope. Oop. We've got one. I tell you what, just to move it on. We don't get the top scores, but it's all right. So I think I've already freestarred all of these ones as it is. That one again. Oh, we haven't. One more should be enough. Ah, no, it wasn't. There we go. You go splat on the bottom. Too high. There we go. Crushed. Chapter 12, Pirates. We'll find it too quickly. Let's see, purple first, maybe? Ah, no. That one, and that one, then blow that one. Just close enough. There we go, we get all these things to say claim, but the adverts won't work. Oh, this is an awkward one. Oh, just a little bit too low. Oh, straight in the eye. This almost reminds you of plum hunters. Super low res plum hunters. There is like little snipery games you can get for iOS, though, isn't there? Maybe that will be nope. Yeah, we'll have to see if we get the bullets to go for the plum shot. There we go. We got it that time. Right, what we got here? Smack. The noises they make as well. Oh, typical, it bounced just over his head. Oops. No. I meant to go for reset, but it doesn't matter. Would have been an angle where we could have got both of them at once, but there we go, straight in the face. And splat. There's some big cannonballs then. Ooh, a little bit of a higher angle. There we go. That would look like a plum shot. Well, this one gets 3 bullets. Press the button. Right, let's reset. 2 and 3. To his death. Special offer. Yeah, we're not interested in the special offer because that means we've got to watch an advert. Like with these games, yeah, they're super easy. You just more or less fly through them. Ooh, how are we going to get that with 1 bullet? Ah, there we go. Fumbling over that sidewall. Quite a shallow angle, maybe. There we go. That sounded juicy. What's going to be the angle for the one directly beneath us? Alright, Debbie's a really low angle. Ah, right, that would have been the way to do it. Never mind. There we go. Tip it over and shoot the legs. So we'll do another couple of levels and then we'll swap over to the next one. Oops. It's firing when I keep trying to press reset. There we go. Nope, don't want the bazooka. Oh, this one looks like it's got lots of buttons. Oh, I thought they were going to That kicks in the wrong direction then, doesn't it? Nope. I'll tell you what though, let's go over to the next one now. We'll do rope around for a couple of minutes. Actually, it might be less than a couple of minutes because I'm fairly certain that this one doesn't actually work anymore. So the objective in this one is to put a rope around all of the pegs, but not have your like bungee cord go over these dark patches. So there we go. There's only a handful of levels, and it just keeps looping around over and over again. And there you go, that's as far as we can get because that's it. Whenever that's why I stopped playing this one, because whenever you go to the next level, I'm assuming that's the end of the game, and that's it. So that's actually the end of that one there. Oh, let's do this one here before my fingers go Oh, you played that one before, the what on earth was it called there? But yeah, the one before. This one, I've played it a few times. The objective is to stay on the platforms and get to the end. It's sort of like jumping automatically. Some of the platforms move. Eventually all the platforms will join together for like a little bonus run. We're going to avoid the spikes there as well. Then you get this sort of like little run for a moment. I don't play this one very often though because I don't often get very far on it, so I'm only on level 12. Yeah, that's same with me. That's why I've got all these little tiny mini games on here. Or like that Harry Potter one, I installed it. I've never actually opened it. I don't even know what it was about. I must have saw a trailer for it or something, or it was on the homepage of the store. And I thought, oh, I'll have a little go at that. No, that was it. I tried that other wizard one or whatever it was once. Well, that's kind of like the Pokemon Go version of it. But I said the menus were just atrocious. You couldn't navigate anything. Fall off. And this little head sort of bouncy ball thing, it reminds me of an advert from the 90s that used to be for Smash mashed potato. You know, the ones where you had to you boil the kettle and mix it with the pellets and it turns into mashed potato. Ooh. I've not heard of that game before. What do you do in that one? Just keep bouncing. This is why I don't play this one very often as well, because it's been on my phone for a couple of years, but I just can't make any more progress on it. Levels are just a bit too long. I don't actually even know how many bounces you're going to make to finish. We almost fell off. Oh, no. closest I've got was like the third to last in the level. Oop. This one more attempt and then we'll go play something else because I don't think we're going to advance this level. No. Right, that's it, because I'm not going to get anywhere with that one there. Right, what we got there? Oh, should we play Mini-Go for a couple of minutes? I was actually going to save this for an entire stream. We'll turn the desktop audio off. Actually, no, I best not. But I remember getting these games for free. I love like his audio when he's talking. The zombies are constantly chasing you, there's all sorts of bosses and what have you. Oh, can't buy more. Let me find a better gun. Ah, here we go. Power up some sort there.
This looks bad. Aim for the brain, and you'll shorten the pain.
Aim for the brain and just shorten the pain.
God, they're a huge chunk out of me.
We'll find another machine gun. That's the big ones.
Much better. That took care of it.
Has your leg been bad today? Like I've said before, my hip is getting worse and worse. I'll probably wind up in a wheelchair before long. Look for some more machine guns lying around here somewhere.
That is a nasty looking zombie. Almost took my ear off. Party time.
Ooh. Grenade launchers. Dual wielding grenade launchers.
Fantastic. Grenade launcher.
Back on the machetes.
My eye! He poked me in the eye! Holy heck, that's kind of
I used to play this one all the time when I was at the hotel. Take out a couple more of these and then we'll hop on to the next one. There is like things you can buy from that little upgrade station thing, but I've never really bothered with it. Yeah, that fella that's hanging from the ceiling there. Oh yeah, there's some guns. It reminds you of, I've never actually played, I don't actually think I've played any of the Call of Duty games, I don't think. If there was one on the original Xbox, I may have played it. Or maybe as it came out at the very, very start of the 360 generation. But I never really played with those ones. We'll close that one there if I can get the menu to pop up there. So that one was Minigo. On to the next page. Well, the thing with the Call of Duty sort of ones, all those sort of ones, are kind of the same thing every year, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to show you now is a game that I've spent. Well, I used to spend like loads of time a few years ago playing this one. I'll only give you like a brief look at it because there's not really a lot to do in the way of like playing it. So I don't know if you've played this one before. You have I regularly search the iOS store for chicken-based games. So here you have like all of your super farms. I've already I think I've pretty much maxed out this one here. I've sunk so many hours into this game over the years. I think I'm fairly maxed out on everything on this particular one, but I mean, yeah, you can level up. I don't bother with any of the contracts because it's nerfed to make you spend money, and I'm not going to do that. I did actually spend money on this once because I bought the upgraded. You had to buy like a thing to be this permit thing here. But that's because I was playing this like multiple times a day, every day for like 3 years. But it's got all sorts of other modes in it now. Hang on a second, I might not be enough space on my desk here. 2 seconds, I'm going to rejiglify everything. Right, menu. I'm just not seeing it. Found the table. Oh, right. Scale, rotation. See if we can land it on the map, shall we? Place. Can I rotate that? It's not gonna. I thought I might have done that there, but yeah, you can put it on the desk. And you can still play the game with it on the desk. Still the little chickens running in. I was hoping when I rotated it, it would go landscape, we could have flicked the other mode on, but it's alright. That's quite cool. There's no vehicles that drive across here because I've got the tube station now researched. I've amassed that much research on this game as well. Where is it? See, over the volume of hours that I've played, because I haven't paid for any of the golden eggs, I've earned them by playing, and I've like maxed out so many research bits. I've prestiged loads of times as well, but they keep adding more and more eggs. So at the minute I'm on to dark matter, but I stopped playing the game a couple of years ago because I said I played it non-stop for 3 years, pretty much, but not so much anymore. Ooh, do you know what that button does?
8.
Of course, we've got the Stargate button for starting the stream. And there's all my fun little speech bubble things. Oh, do you want the T button? T button. The best one. Tell you what we'll actually do now, we'll play my favourite game. I think I've mentioned this one a couple of times before. Two seconds, I'll just see if... What does that button do? I've got no idea. Right, there's the desktop audio back. What's that there? I could have anything on it, but yeah, it's got to have the T because it's the Royal T button. But this game here is my favourite iOS game. I've had it for years, and I still haven't completed it because these last levels are so difficult. I'm going to zoom back, and what I'll do is we'll go back to the first handful of levels, and I'll show you what the premise is of this one. So you've got your little delivery truck. This is just like a single colour one, but you have to do in as few moves as possible. You've got to pick up the parcels and then deliver them. Like I said, in as few moves as possible. So, and you can't go back over the lines that you've been on as well. There we go. That's 27. So we'll collect those. Drop it off. Let's advance a few more levels. So, like here, we have two different coloured trucks. Same again, they can't like pass at the same time or occupy the same space. Sometimes a bit funny to grip. So hopefully they don't hit each other, but we shall find out. Nope. There we go. What was here? This one's got 3. Right. Let's get rid of green that way. Let's get rid of this one that way. Blue can go. Oh, see what will happen here is I'll show you what happens for a fail condition. Oh no, it didn't. Alright, I thought those two were going to hit each other. Right, what we got? Red. Red can go there. Oh no, that won't work. Alright, it has to pick up both. There we go. What I'll do is I'll go back to the main menu. Remember how to get back to the main menu. There we go. We'll advance a few more stages on and... Right, so the way this one changes as well is well, any truck can pick up any parcel, but like I said, only like the red truck can make a red delivery, in this case only yellow. So yellow has no choice but to pick up a red delivery. Yeah, it certainly sounds that way, doesn't it? It has the same sound effects. It'll all be all stock sound effects that they've just purchased. Let's see now. So red's gonna have to pick up that. Yellow's gonna have to pick up that. Then red needs to have both of them, so I'm going to drop that off there. You can drop that off there. Well, this is not going to be very efficient. Is it, oh, you thought you were losing your mind with all the sound effects, just looking for notifications to pop up. Let's have a think. What's going to be the best strategy for this one? What if... see, it has to be done within 53 moves. So red has to pick up yellow regardless. But where does it drop it off? Right, if it drops it off there... But he still needs to get rid of his red. Alright, and then two will collide if I was to do that. Just for the sake of progression, that's there is another variant of level. No, this is like the tutorial thing for these hoverboards, because the hoverboards can go over the grass. And they also can drop off anything anywhere. So we can have a blue go, actually be better off. He picked up that. Oops, then he gets the blue, takes it across there. There's the green's over there. This is a really, really bad route, but it's just to illustrate the game. Yeah, it's 2 over, but it doesn't matter. You can have 3 stacked up on them at any one stage as well. We go, there's some more notifications popping up all over the place. What else we got here? Let's have a look at some of the... See, at the minute, you see the level that I've got a flag next to them means that I've completed it under par, which is something that they added later. I'll just all the way back to the start as well. As you progress and you complete each one of these zones, this little city gets a bit bigger. As you go through like, each one of these challenges and what have you. So at the minute, this is as far as I've gotten through the game. Let's try for the... oh, actually, I can't unlock that level at the minute. Can I? Let's just pick on one of these. Oh, you're thinking about making some more videos? I know you were talking about that a little while ago. Oh, crikey, this one's a bit complex one, isn't it? I haven't completed this level yet, but let's have a little mess around for a minute. Thanks to these, I will study them for absolutely ages. Try and find out, find out like what's the best route to navigate through them. This one has to be done in 77 moves. But to be honest, I can spend hours on this game, so we'll move on to the next one. Let's see, back to the mini games. What shall we try? Just muted the audio for a moment there. Till I get to the menu screen and I can mute the music. Where is it? A tiny little button down here. There we go. I'll bring the game audio back up now. Start game. So this is another chicken-based game. Just trying to remember how to play myself now. Ah, here we go. Trying to bounce ourselves through the hole. At least that's what the challenge is on this level. But the controls are a bit problematic, to say the least. There we go. Well, the exit's somewhere above us now. There we go. Yeah, it's a game all about gravy. Oh, she's been cuddled up on my knee all night whilst we were watching a film. There we go. Oh, where's the exit? Oh, the exit's below us. Ah, come on, get through the hole. What's this, a bonus area? Collect some coins. Oh, that's because she's a special girl, isn't she, Royalty? I had speckled on my knee first. Well, you know what speckles like at the minute because of our molting. Oops. Continue. I don't know what that is. We just picked up. But Speckle was like this. I think it's probably the first time that she's been comfortable today because. Once I had her sort of like cradled in my hands, she snuggled in and went to sleep. But Gravy didn't like that because Gravy wanted to be on my knee, so she was standing in front of us and she was pecking at my leg as if to say, "This is my cuddle time." What's that there? Yeah, because well, Gravy's got well, what we believe is arthritis anyway. We've never actually had it confirmed or anything like that. But yeah, she struggles to get around, so I've got to give her a hand. Then go back to the main menu. So that was actually I don't even know what this game's called. That's that one there, the super one, super Fowlst. We've got this chicken pox one as well, but I only played it the once because something was weird about it. It didn't cooperate. I can't remember what the game was about, to be honest. How do you control this one? Don't forget to find the blue eggs. How does this work? Oh, that's a bit panty. That's all you've got to do. That's why I never played it again. I can't really see what's going on the screen because my finger is basically just dragging the cart around. You guys will get a better view on the stream than when I'm actually getting played. Oh, then we're crashed. I think this game has limits on the number of times you can play as well, and then it cuts you off for a day. Unless you like pay to continue playing, it's one of those games. Oop. Well, time is apparently almost out. Time out of fuel, and if you want fuel, you have to pay. Yeah, definitely made for children, that one. Let's try colour fill. And this game pretty much has just one level, because there's no like different strategy at all once you've got the main strategy down for completing it. All the final levels pretty much look like this. You have that little intro one, and then this one, and all you've got to do is just creep up the sides. If that touches you while you're moving, you're dead. And the objective is to get rid of, it's like to occupy all the places. Yeah, you played this one too. So I just need to go 4 high. And once you've got those 2 sides done, that's it. Level's done. Just circle around it. And we got it. Few of them. I don't think there's any sound effects on this one though, just listening there. It's vibrating every time that I'm doing something. There we go. Done that one. There you go, next one. And up. Was it actually going to make us finish this level? There we go. Do one more level of this and then we'll call it, because it's not a particularly interesting game. He says that and he's on level 415. So wait for that to pass. And there you go, that's it done. It's super simple. And done. See how quickly you can advance through the levels. Just paid a couple of times and you're already maxed out. And done. Now, and if you did hit one of the things like that, so you would normally get queued up with an advert here, so that you can play again, but not an issue for us. What we got next? We'll do one level of Zipline. Turn the music off. Oop. Oh, look at that, an advert got through. The objective of this is you have a bunch of people on the top on the zipline and you have to get them through the obstacles, collect everything, and get them to the end. In this case, this level, they're going to get mashed. See, once they're down the bottom, it doesn't really matter what you do, but it's just timing it now. You let them out a couple of people at a time, I suppose. A few more. Yeah, it's basically the exact same thing as the rope game again, except there's like proper obstacles. Like in this particular level, you've got those moving blades. We've already won now. Let's see if we can mash these people up. Yeah, so it's I don't know, like bombs and stuff like that as well. You can go absolutely ridiculous. There was a couple of levels where I remember when I used to play it. you know, make it go absolutely insane. Oop. Got a notification there from Twitter. Oh, apparently missed a key off. There we go, wouldn't want to miss that. Let's see if anyone survives. Nope. Right, what we'll do next, dig this. I've got a few different variants of this game, because you know what they're like for just, you know, one, the next person clones it. Oh, this is the awkward one. Yeah, we might not do this one. Actually, we might not do this one at all. We'll go with one of the other ones because this one's a really awkward and clunky one. Sandball. We're getting all the Twitter notifications that I've got coming in now. I don't know what it is. It keeps on sending me notifications for that thing, but I don't even follow it. Right, play level. So this one, you've got to get your balls to the bottom. And everywhere you press takes away something. They do have some funny videos on there, on that CCTV thing. But I don't know why I get notifications for it all the time. If they're really pushing the advertising thing on Twitter. There we go, won that level. Some of these levels are really short and some of them are really, really long. Oh, that's not good. Look, the adverts are starting to breach. We're getting adverts here. Oh, we're losing the balls. Oh, I suppose we'll just do that because their buds are all right. And then to the finish line. Yeah, well, some of the ones from that CCTV one are the ones that I've shared on. I've shared a couple of them on Discord. But I don't know the public freakout one. Is that like a Karen channel? Is it? So this one here, we've got a slight obstacle. Oh, we're losing loads of the balls there. If it goes to the red thing, you lose it. This one, Reddit is something that I have never used. I think I opened an account on it years ago, but I've never really been on the website at all. Every now and again you get to come back to this area here, and whatever these coins are that you collect, you can build another building, but it's all automated really, you don't have any control over it. And this one you have to time a little bit. We'll do this level and then we'll go to another game. And whenever you see the white balls, you have to use, you have to like touch them with yours so that they become like the coloured ones, so that you can use them. So that they'll like unfreeze. I'm just going to take out a big section of that there. There we go. Right, oh, we've used 50% of the battery just in the space of an hour and 10 minutes. Alright, well, we're not going to do this game, but I will load it up for a second. This is the one I was talking about on a stream ages ago, where you have to use your voice to... no, don't allow, I'm not going to actually play it. But you're supposed to use your microphone to allow you to... well, you're supposed to like scream into the microphone, so that you can actually make the chicken move along, and then you screech and it makes it jump depending on how loud you are. Let's have a look. Oops, click on that thing there. How far did we get through here? This is a one as well. Prune. I haven't played this since I think it was around 2017 because it was on sale for like 70p one weekend. It looked interesting, but I think the levels that I'm up to now, I just couldn't. We'll go back a little bit. Go back through the levels. See if we can find like an easy one to play. Go all the way back. Go to zone 2, so it's not too bad. And we'll give that a go. So you have to like grow the tree to the end point, if I remember right. I can't quite remember how to play. Oh, here we go. So we're going to choose the spout. Hang on. I think the red, if it touches, is infected. But you only have so much mass that you can use. Oh, apparently we're past that level. So the objective is to grow into the sun, isn't it? But we need to like prune the branches so one, they don't get infected, and two, they go into the sun. There we go. No, we're knacking that one. Let's grow another one. Let's take it up that way. Try to cut it off before it hits that. Also need it to get it, like to use, I say, use the mass so that it can go into the sun. Do one more level, then we'll move on to another one. Missing any initial branches that go towards... Oh, they've all touched the red. But that one's the only one. Oh no, the whole thing's affected. It's all gone horribly wrong. So we need to just encourage the growth on that central one. Oh, we're already getting affected up there. Oh, the plague's spreading. And of course, if you cut off too many of the stems, it doesn't grow. But we'll move on for that, because I haven't really played that one for a long, long time. Oh, this one here, I used to play this all the time at the hotel. I just mute that for a second there, because you know that the intro is probably going to be copyrighted music. So I used to play this all the time, and then they changed the way you like changed everything about how the game worked, and I didn't play it again after that. Yeah, like when it first came out, it was really good, but I just didn't like the changes they made. Well, apparently we can tip this one full screen. I've never seen this intro. I've never seen before. Don't know if they've got any of the same levels and all that, or like that. Oh, let's go back to that. Does it work the other way? No, it doesn't. How did this one work again? Right, so left and right, then up, then down. Yeah, I've got it now. But I used to spend hours and hours on this when I was on night shift because there was nothing else to do. think my Minion video on my YouTube channel is probably still the most viewed video on my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's basically, these are all like copies of, you know, the old Temple Run sort of things, isn't it? Mission complete, apparently. So I used to go on like the open sort of mode sort of thing, and I'd be able to like play for you know, thousands upon thousands. Like I said, I have no idea what any of these things are. I think I'm going to mute it because I just don't trust the music. What's all this? Why can't I just play the game? This is why I stopped playing. Ah, you know what? Exit it. What have we got here? We've done the ones on that page. We've done Sandball. See, Sandball, Colour Balls, 3D. They're all pretty much the same game. Oh, look, the adverts are starting to creep in. Oh, I think I've screwed this one up already. So the objective in this one is to untangle everything. Oh. Ah, right. And because I have unlocked, because some of the adverts are creeping through, it is now put it in the mode where it's actually counting how many moves I'm making before it's trying to make me to pay for moves. Which is not going to happen. Yeah, there's so many different variants of these ones, isn't there? They're all pretty much the same though. Different texture pack, really. That's half the time. That's all it is. Let's do animal rescue. I tell you what. Whilst that loads up, I'm going to grab another tissue. The reason I keep playing this one is because I want to rescue the chicken, but it hasn't unlocked on any level yet. So this is basically just like another version of the old Frogger games, if you remember those. Except this time you've got a whole load of animals that you've got to navigate them across the road. Oh, one of them got run over. Oh, you played this one before as well, Roti? See, they're all just like little daft, simple mini-game sort of things, aren't they? Keep you occupied while you sit in the car park for 10 minutes. What's the next bit? Oh, too soon. Too soon again. Well, these games, the best way to play them is with no Wi-Fi, because if you turn the Wi-Fi off on your phone, you let the game connect once, so that it can like initialize for the first time, with the Wi-Fi turned off, and it'll automatically start using your data. Then immediately close the app down, go into your settings, and turn its mobile data off, and then you won't get any adverts while you're playing, as long as you're not on Wi-Fi. If we can complete one level, and then we'll try something different. I get them across in little bursts. And we've made it to the farm. I'm not really sure what that multicoloured thing is. I know that it's... I think it just allows you to advance across one road without really having any issue. There we go. Almost at the end, might as well complete this level. Ah, got run over at the end. But you get the premise of that one there. So which ones have we not tried? The saw one. We'll do one level of this because this is not particularly good. So again, there's too many levels that are just identical. There's no like difference in the concept. But we need to, the multicolour bit in the middle is what we need. We just need to very carefully eliminate liver bits using whatever tools are around. We take that forward. And we get the little pixel for the top. And that's the fire extinguisher. And we get a bit. Oops. And then you see if you go too low. Across. Oh, it's actually going to make us do one more level, is it? Or one more cut. There we go, that's pretty much the premise of that one though. Just a little basic one there. So what's on the last page? So we've got the Woodturning one. I played this one a little bit. I just noticed that the icon's different, so they must have done some other updates. Except offer, I don't know what that means. But it's one of those little, you know, the things there. You've got your tools and you can carve into the wood. Or is it not running very well on your phone? Now that I look through here, I have unlocked all of the chisels as well. Before they nerfed the money that you used to get, like the cash on the top. But you don't actually really need to change it at all. We can't do just for demonstration purposes. Oh, that's probably not the best one to use for that. Just use that one. But to be honest, you don't even need to do a good job because it does it all for you. I mean, we've got a rough outline there, and you'll see there when I press next, it tidied up all the edges automatically, so it's near impossible to fail. And then you can put some random spray paints on it. Oh yeah, and then of course you're going to drag a stencil off it as well. And apparently we were 88% accurate. Do one more. Accept offer. Oh, so we don't even need to change the head for this one. We'll just take that off. You can see it looks a right mess. Oh, it hasn't actually done the full correction this time. And then we'll just spray some colour on it. Pull the stencil off. And 81% accuracy. So what we'll do the fun boards one. I downloaded this one just about 2 weeks ago. It's another one where you just fly. There's only a dozen levels. And it just all repeats. So you've got to, whatever mechanism it is, you have to use it to pull the shutters down. Just hook that into there. Drag that across, and then we will catch that up. And that'll pull the shutter down. Some of them have got little moving cogs. But because everything all just snaps together, there's no real like way to fail. Like that to there, that in there. And then crank it. And that's about it for that one there. Basically, it's the same thing over and over for that one. Which ones we got? We'll do 2 more, and then we'll call it a day. Like obviously we're getting all these things. You're not sharing data with us. It's like, yeah, because why would I play a little game? Why do you need access to all my messages and contact numbers? Because you ain't getting it. So this one, the different fluids are going to go into the correct jugs. Another one that's, you know, a couple of seconds is all it takes, but there's only the same again. There's only about a dozen levels. We'll do 1 more level. So for this one, let's get rid of the red first. So we'll fill up the red one, we'll then release the yellows. Push them across. And there it's away. There we go, just a nice little like simple one when you're sitting in the car park. There we go. I think the last one, have I finished that one? There's only a handful of levels on this one, and I think I finished them all in like 2 sittings. But you know that advert for the games that come up, and it shows you an advert for a game that actually looks interesting, but when you actually download it, it's not that game at all. Well, this game was like the game that it was advertising. You know, these ones here that would just appear everywhere. Right, how did this work again? Pull that out of the way. Pull that out of the way. No, we've screwed that one up. Yeah, no matter what the game is, it always advertises like this, doesn't it? Right, what's that thing for there? I'm actually not quite sure for this level. He's in the way, you see. Alright, right. Maybe he's... Yeah, that's not going to work. This one is the same again. You only get so many chances. Right, so let's plug that up. Then we'll drop that down there. Release the water to turn it into stone. And we'll get across. Yeah, those adverts where they have like a side by side, don't they? Where they say like this is your mum playing, and then this is your dad playing, and one of them's like the screen is going absolutely insane. Right, let's pull them out because we need those to block the lava. Then we'll pull the middle pin, and it can go and do that. I'm trying to see if we can get to a princess level. Because we've got 2 levels to go on that, and we'll get to the princess one because it looks really bad when it looks like he's like grabbing her funny. Right, how are we going to release these? Right, release that. Drop him in the lava. Drop the boulders in. Oh, I don't know if he's going to be able to walk across that. Maybe he's... Oh, there we go. Yeah, exactly. It should have been obsidian that's formed, not stone. Right, let's see. Drop him on the spikes. Drop him on the lava. Oh, that shouldn't have happened. Right, hang on. Maybe we do that. No, that's going to drop that on there as well, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's that easy. Yeah. We just don't have to do that one there. There we go, the final level. Well, the final level that we're going to do anyway. Shove that on his head. She slides in there. There we go. He groped the princess and saved her. It just looks incredibly wrong, those hand animations that they put in. Especially on some of the other levels that I played. But we've gone through quite a few different mini games there. I am saving something like the Alien Blackout. I'm saving that for like an entire stream all on its own. We might play Fallout Shelter, but to be honest, I think I'll play that on the PC because it won't be as awkward as playing it on the phone. Got Star Realms as well. We should play another game of Star Realms one night because this is a nice fun card game. But we'll save all that for another time. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have a look and see if there is anyone for us to harass. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Is anyone streaming that we know? Let's see. We have a choice of Mr. Weeble or Alex. Both of them are playing Fall Guys. So, which one would you prefer to go and see? Oh, I'll just untether my phone whilst I've got that other screen up there. Exit that. So we're going to see Mr. Weeble. I will keep pressing that X button, won't I? There we go. We're going to see how well he's playing. So I hope you enjoyed that one there. Just thought it would be a nice little random one just to do a collection of like all different weird, wonderful, terrible mini games, just as a bit of fun there. Tomorrow, what day is it today? It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday. So tomorrow is Family Fun Night, where we will be going through an unknown number of chapters of Dead Space 2. I don't know. We thought we were going to get through 4 last week, but we got through 3. So we'll estimate 3. It depends on how long the chapters are, really. I need to go and actually do a chapter count. I have to do a little bit of check later on to see how many chapters there is, or rather, like how if there's like anything in the write-up that says that they're long chapters or not. I'm sure there's like one bit similar to the train, but you're out in space. I just don't remember. It's been that long since I played it. But anyway, let's hop on to go and see what he's up to. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I've got the wrong menu open. I've got my speech bubble menu open. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.